Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Oh, cool, your scanner stopped. It's John, Jay, and Rich.
The text line, you text JJR, whatever's on your mind, to 96893, and we'll text you back. Our Love Pup Foundation raises money for dog rescue all the time. And there's certain events that we do every year, like the Cars and Canines, which is in September, which is really cool. And then we got Love Pup Family Fest. And then we got this other one, it's Dog Mom's Day. And it's actually like, that one's specifically like my wife's baby, Dog Mom's Day. And Kyle and Peyton, you guys have gone every year.
It's like literally sprouted into such like an amazing, like the first year, it was amazing. Mm-hmm. And then every year since then, they've just elevated and topped themselves. And like last year, it was just beyond what I could even imagine. So this year, I'm very excited.
Yeah, no guys are allowed, by the way, so I don't know. So it's May 3rd. It's at the Ashley Castle. It's $100. Pre-sale tickets are $100. There was only 20 left the day they posted this. And I know that there's a goodie bag, like Skin Better, all the stuff I put on my face.
Oh, those goodie bags are legit.
Yeah, they put a lot of stuff in the goodie bags. There's always a lot of cool surprises and stuff. So anyway, if you go to Love Pup Foundation on Instagram, there should be a link to get tickets to go hang out. Now, speaking of my wife, she's in New York right now. She's been in New York for 4 or 5 days. She's supposed to come home today. But the Sweet 16 March Madness U of A game is in New Jersey, and they're playing Duke tonight. And she was able to get one ticket. So she's staying so she can go to the game.
That's cool.
So I don't understand, the geography of the map, but you just know New York, New Jersey, wherever. And she was in the Hamptons last night or something. So this morning, she had to take a ferry. Probably like you see in the movies, when you see those ferries in New York, right? I don't know. I've only been there once. I never took a ferry. So she texted me this morning. And you guys know my wife is very kind and mellow, right? I mean, you've heard her on the radio. You know how she's just a kind person. She's one of the nicest people I've ever met. She goes, oh, my God. I got to the ferry 45 minutes early, and I didn't hear a call for the departure. They were closing the gates and yelling at me, all in their New York accents.
Hurry up, lady. Take one step after another. What do you need, a hearing aid? We called it. We said we were out of here.
She goes, I finally said, I'm so sorry. This is my first time on a ferry.
I don't care.
Yeah. She goes, I wasn't sure what to expect. She goes, but I made it.
Poor thing. That's so intimidating.
Wait, she's probably running. You know what she also said the other day? Because, we were in Hawaii a couple weeks ago for spring break, and my son lives there. And Hawaii got voted as the happiest state, the happiest everything, and New York isn't. And she doesn't know that I have this information, right? Because, from doing the show, you get access to the information. All on her own 2 days ago, she's like, you know what I noticed about New York? She goes, there's just no joy.
Oh. It's really sad.
And then for her to also get yelled at by these people on the ferry.
They just topped it off.
Yeah, anyway. That's what's going on in her life. Now let's get to lack of sleep.
Oh, my gosh. I might be the king of lack of sleep recently because of this show and then doing an overnight show. So my sleep schedule is pretty whacked out. And I've tried to dial in everything that I possibly can. When I eat, how much water I drink, what supplements I take, all of these things, because I feel like you have to be extra on your game to do the kind of schedule that I've adopted now by doing this show and hosting Coast to Coast on a lot of those weekends. But I think I've actually developed insomnia because it used to be I'd fall asleep pretty easy, but I couldn't stay asleep very long. Now I have both things working for me, to the point where I go to see my doctor and he hands me these sleep supplements in the bottles that take one before you go to bed. And my doctor said, you probably need to take 4.
Wow.
4 of these things,
What?
which I haven't done yet because I'm kind of afraid to do that.
Do you know what they are?
It's a supplement. It's not medicine. It's a supplement. I assume there's magnesium and whatever makes you go to sleep in it. I'll bring it in. I don't really know what's in it, so I'm talking to my wife Stacy about it, and she seems to be one of those people that knows about drugs and things. And I thought her solution was going to be drug based, but it's actually insane based. What she told me, how you get to sleep. She's like, well, I used to have insomnia too when I was a publisher for my own magazine, and I could never get to sleep because I'm always thinking about deadlines and this and that and what files are where. And I've created this game that helps me get to sleep that I use to this day. And she said, have you ever heard of 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon? Like, yes, of course. That's where you get one actor and you say, like, I don't know, like, you could pick up, I don't know.
Gwyneth
You pick an
Gwyneth
actor
Paltrow.
and you can connect them to
Connect
Kevin
them.
Bacon within 6
Yes.
movies or less.
She said, but I got so good at that. Now you just can think of any 2 actors and I can tie them to any TV show and any movie, any 2 actors at all. So I test her out and I give her like, Brad Pitt and, Regina King. And she goes, boom, 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 boom. Like that. She's so fast.
Within 6?
Within 6,
Okay.
yeah. And some of them she's gotten them in 6. And the loop around that is amazing. But I don't know that I can do it. It's when I've tried to do it to get to sleep, it's taken me 45 minutes and I can't get there.
Oh, because you're sitting there trying to think.
Because now my head was already spinning about something else. Now I'm really involved in the 6 degrees of 2 actors. And what happened last night, she says this to me. I'm getting ready to go to sleep. She's like, I love you so much. I'm so happy that we're married. John Lithgow. And she said, who did she say? What's the girl from Friday Night Lights?
Connie Britton.
Connie Britton. She's like, John Lithgow and Connie Britton.
She's leaving
I was
you
there
at the
for like an
beginning of the
hour
game.
last night. I couldn't get to sleep.
So you got to come up with movies that John Lithgow's in, Connie Britton.
And she would even
There's
accept
got to be
TV shows.
Dexter and Friday Night. Oh, you can't do TV shows.
You can do
Oh.
TV
Oh,
shows.
You can, okay.
You just can't do SNL because everybody's been on SNL.
right,
That's her only rule. No SNL.
Yes,
time.
Grant?
Guys, I got to call shenanigans, and I actually have already called my copyright attorney. It sounds like Stacey just pitched Celebrity Connection to
That's
Rich.
right.
As
We haven't played that in a while, though.
We haven't, yeah. Because people have been falling asleep during and that's drivers, guys.
It does work.
So anyway, my attorney will be reaching out shortly.
She actually sabotaged my already difficult sleeping pattern by keeping me awake on, how am I going to tie John Lithgow to Connie Britton? I never got there, by the way. You can try it.
Oh, but I don't know Connie Britton movies. I recognize her.
She's in
but
everything.
I know, but I can't. She's one of those. She's like a great character actress.
Right.
She's not going to be the
She's
star.
not the star.
She's not an Avenger.
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
The Avengers actually a pretty good way to get to people now, too.
right.
If you
Because
can.
now there's a lot of people in the Avenger movies.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm going to suggest that you don't try that as your trick for insomnia.
She's too smart. I mean, for me to go to sleep, I've told you guys before, I've just visualized a bowling ball rolling in an empty warehouse.
I'm going to try that tonight. That's
You're the
more my
camera
speed.
behind the black bowling ball as it's rolling through an empty warehouse.
Like, what
and
a-
you just hear that noise as it goes, and then you fall asleep.
I thought about it this morning. Like,
So weird.
what a terrible idea to get somebody who's a classic overthinker something else to overthink about. So, anyway, I did sleep okay last night eventually.
I think it's interesting that you went to your doctor, that you're having that many sleeping problems.
Yeah.
Sleep is important. We
I
talk about
know,
it all
I
the
know.
time. And especially like in our position when we wake up so early in the morning and have to still function throughout the day because everyone else in our lives don't follow that schedule.
It was not like about that. I was going for the blood test results, and they're like, well, your cortisol levels are blah. I'm like, well, that's because I'm not sleeping that much. And they're like, well, you got to do that. I'm like, that's
So-
a lot easier for people to go like, well, I'm going to go to bed 10 and wake up at 6. You know, our alarm clocks go off. Mine goes off at 3:25 a.m.
But you are like kind of awake a lot? Or
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
for me, like I went to bed at 8 last night, and then I woke up at 10, and I was pissed. I woke up, but I went right back to sleep, and then I woke up at 3.
Yeah, I don't go right back to sleep. I wake up. I'm like, okay, what are we doing?
So
Showtime?
here's what you got to do, if I may.
You may. Don't give me another
'cause
quiz.
No, because I've learned all about this sleeping stuff. You have to make sure you have your last meal early.
I do. I
And
usually
then-
eat around 4.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah. I don't eat late.
Oh, well, then you're screwed then. They tell
I
you to eat and then walk.
I do that too.
I ate yesterday at like 7. Or no, I'm sorry, at 6. By the way, you know what I did yesterday? I was talking to this guy at the gym. His name's Charlie, and he was telling me just for some reason he brought up that he cooks steaks in an air fryer. he said it was fantastic. It was a piece of cake. I'm having a problem making steaks. I can't cook them right. They're just a disaster on the grill or in a pan. I just can't do it. So I thought I'd try the air fryer. Turns out, A, we have an air fryer. B, Dutch knows how to work it, my son. C, we cooked 2 ribeyes in the air fryer.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Okay.
It wasn't fabulous.
Yeah.
But I'm hungry. I want to eat a steak, and it worked out okay. I had to go YouTube and watch it. And it was simple.
You probably
It
want
is really
to
simple.
air fry it and then grill it on the put it on the grill to get it, get that sear.
Or
inside.
maybe, I don't know, maybe that's the next level. But for the first time doing it, I was always okay. And I put it on Instagram and I had a lot of people going, I didn't know you could air fry steak. And neither did I until yesterday.
I'm impressed because last time I air fried a steak, it turned into like a dog chew toy.
Okay, Dutch brought that up. The texture was a little on the chewy side.
Yeah. Was it in there too long?
I don't know. I don't
Did you
understand how the air
set
fryer
it
works.
for steak?
No, Dutch put it in there. I don't understand any of the numbers on the air fryer. There's a whole bunch of numbers and it's counting down, but it's not
One
counting
is the
down.
time and one is the temperature usually.
Oh, is that what it is? There's just lots of numbers.
Usually. I mean,
Too many numbers for me. You want me to go to sleep? Give me an air fryer. Let me relook at the numbers on the air fryer.
Picture a bowling ball.
What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality, high quality and immersive sound, a sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.